A young princess in the Kingdom of Spain prepares to embark on a journey that will shape her destiny and the future of her nation. Princess Leonor, the heiress to the Spanish throne, is set to ascend as the queen. As she transitions from princess to queen, her life will undergo a profound transformation. In this video, we will examine the unbelievable impact on Princess Leonor's life. We will see how her life will change when she assumes the throne. So, join us as we explore about this fascinating topic. Princess Leonor became the heir to the throne when her father Felipe became king on June 19, 2014. Princess Leonor currently holds 4 titles, which she will no longer use when she is queen. She is commonly known as Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Asturias, Leonor de Borbón y Ortiz, as she is the firstborn of the Kingdom of Castile, the Throne of Aragon, and the Kingdom of Navarre. She also has the title of Princess of Gerona and Princess of Vian. Her other 2 titles are Duchess of Montblanc and Countess of Cervera and Lady of Balaguer. Although it is unknown when King Felipe will abdicate from the throne, Princess Leonor will lose her current titles when he does. So what will her formal title be upon her coronation? If tradition and her father's title are anything to go by, the young princess will most likely take on the new title of Her Majesty Queen Leonor de Borbón y Ortiz when she officially becomes Spain's head of state. Even though her younger sister Sofia is also considered real as she is the second born and will not take the throne, she is not referred to as a princess. Still, she holds the title of Her Royal Highness, Sofia de Borbón y Ortiz, Infanta of Spain. Princess Leonor has spent much of her life training to be her country's king, which is more than most teenagers would have time to do. Princess Leonor will rule as queen as a hereditary and constitutional monarch, which means she will accede to the throne after her father abdicates. Invoking legislation, dissolving the legislature, and ratifying agreements made by the Spanish government are among the responsibilities. Although she will have a considerable impact on policy and be privy to all domestic issues, the Spanish government only has a limited amount of authority, according to the Spanish Constitution. Being the head of state in a democracy implies that Leonor will primarily serve as a spokesperson for Spain and a representation of its cohesion. However, as her father, King Felipe, demonstrated, holding the position of nation's head of state is important during a national crisis. For instance, in 2015, when Spain was experiencing a political party deadlock, the monarch dissolved the parliament and called for fresh elections. The vital Spanish ideals of freedom, justice, equality, and political pluralism will need to be upheld by Princess Leonor as queen, and she will need to convince the populace of her commitment to upholding the Constitution. Princess Leonor will be recognized as representing Spain at its highest level in foreign affairs once she becomes queen. According to the website of the royal family, Leonor will be required to use treaties to represent Spain as part of international responsibilities. The 17-year-old is fortunate to have a head start because her proficiency in a number of languages, including Spanish, Catalan, Galician, Ascura, English, French, Arabic, and Chinese, will undoubtedly help her handle her worldwide obligations. Princess Leonor's parents have put her in the 2-year International Baccalaureate program at UWEC Atlantic College, a private institution with a stunning South Wales campus, to help her be ready for life as Spain's monarch. Moreover, the most educated king in Spain is Felipe, father of Princess Leonor. Felipe holds a law degree from Madrid's Autonomous University and a master's in international affairs from Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. Although it is unclear whether she will continue her education after high school, it is obvious that her father wants her to be prepared to represent Spain on the international stage. As such, she may study international affairs to better prepare for her role as queen. One benefit of being the monarch of Spain is that Leonor will have the authority to enact laws once she is given the title of princess. Another benefit is that Leonor will not be subject to any legal proceedings as head of state of Spain because she will be shielded from the nation's constitution and will not be held accountable for her acts. Pedro Sanchez, the Prime Minister of Spain, is not a fan of this kind of legal immunity and has questioned the king's prerogative at the moment. Sanchez told the Spanish radio station, "I think it's not necessary for the king's inviolability to be recognized. It's the product of another era of legitimate one at that stage, but not something for a consolidated democracy with more than 40 years of history." This critique is directly related to Juan Carlos, Leonor's grandfather, who abdicated the monarchy after being accused of corruption. Leonor, like her father, will need to demonstrate that she doesn't believe she is above the law and instead uses her authority to promote Spain's constitutional values. The Spanish royal family has been engaged in damage control since this incident, and King Felipe even imposed new rules under Spain's transparency laws to help the monarchy regain public trust. president. Princess Leonor will face increased public scrutiny even if she won't be chosen as the new queen or run for office. The Spanish royal family is reportedly interested in the public's perception of the monarchy, according to El Pai. When Leonor becomes monarch, she will have to persuade the Spanish people of the value of the monarchy. This will not be a simple undertaking, especially because a study conducted in 2020 for the Platform for Independent Media revealed that 40.9% of respondents wanted a republic, while 34.9% preferred a monarchy. According to 24.2% of respondents, they were unsure and had no idea. The good news for Leonor is that when the popularity of each member of Spain's royal family was examined, in a survey for the top Spanish daily ABC in 2021, her parents came in first and second, respectively. The third most well-liked member of the royal family, Princess Leonor, had a high rating of 6.4 out of 10. When questioned about Princess Leonor's first solo public appearance at a gathering in 2021, 60% of respondents praised the young royal. Princess Leonor will be the focus of increased public opinion surveys and will undoubtedly face rigorous scrutiny as queen. However, Catalonia's call for independence from the Spanish government is one of Spain's largest problems, and it comes with a great contempt for the monarchy. Most Catalonians oppose the monarchy, with 7 out of 10 supporting a republic, according to Catalan News. Although Leonor's father, King Felipe, has stated that by opposing the country's division, he's preserving the Spanish constitution. He's received criticism for being rigid in his handling of Catalan separatists. Princess Leonor will have to figure out a method to handle this difficult matter if she becomes queen and assist in forging connections between Spaniards and Catalonia and the rest of Spain. Princess Leonor attended the Princess of Girona Foundation Awards in 2019 and spoke in Catalan, the regional language, in Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain. The young royal impressed the crowd with her fluency and told the audience members, according to Royal Central, "This land, Catalonia, will always occupy a special place in my heart. A Spanish monarch plays an important role in working alongside the country's government. According to the Spanish constitution, they must be informed of the affairs of state, and for this purpose, preside over the meetings of the Council of Ministers." In order to be a successful queen, Princess Leonor must be well-versed in Spanish law and fully comprehend the nation's judicial system. Princess Leonor will have political sway over Spain's destiny whenever she ascends to the throne. She will have the power to suggest and, if necessary, appoint the candidate for president of the Spanish government. She will also be responsible for upholding constitutional principles. In accordance with the wording of the Constitution, she will have the power to remove the Spanish president and other government officials from their positions. Princess Leonor will, however, have the most to gain from maintaining a solid relationship with the administration, given that Catalonia wants independence and many Spaniards prefer a nationwide referendum for a republic. The 1978 Spanish Constitution was initially sworn on by her father, Felipe, demonstrating his independence and loyalty to the Spanish people. Leonor will have to demonstrate her commitment to her country after she becomes queen, because of her grandfather's scandalous past. According to Euronews, the monarchy had reached its lowest level of support since Spain's restoration of democracy in 1975, when her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia, took the throne in 2014. Leonor's role as queen will therefore be to win over the Spanish people and maintain the monarchy's relevance once she becomes the monarch. Conservatives and current government officials reportedly support the monarchy, with Defense Minister Margarita Robles referring to it as an essential part of the constitutional pact on the radio, according to Reuters. Left-leaning Spaniards such as Pablo Iglesias have argued for a republic state, arguing that the monarchy no longer formally reflects the diversity of Spain. Zeus wrote in El Pai, "A new republic will be the best guarantee for a Spain united on a foundation of respect and the freedom of its people to decide." These strong pro-republic sentiments and scandals surrounding the late King Juan Carlos have damaged the monarchy's reputation, with a 3,000-person poll finding that 40% of Spaniards support a republic. A vote on whether Spain still needs the monarchy would be supported by roughly 50% of respondents, according to the same survey. Due to Spain's evolving news on the monarchy, landlords may face difficulties. As queen, she will have to uphold her family's beliefs and demonstrate to the Spanish people that the monarchy is a sign of harmony. That's all for today. Thanks so much for joining us here on Crown Luxury. If you enjoyed the content today, please leave a comment below, click that like icon, and click the bell for notifications for our next video. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.